Alright, welcome back to part 2 of episode 37. Let's continue into the rest of the Zero Dawn facility. Now, here's all the power doodads.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Alright, so this one's this way. Up. This way. And then down and
done. I should check the door nearby. There's one missing.
alright,
Maybe
we'll
there's
come
a
back for
storage
this
area
one.
nearby.
Is that crouchable? Nope. Alright, so we're gonna find the power cell for the other lock, which is gonna be the lock for the actual door we need to go through. Okay, so let's go up the ladder. Through the thingy. And what do you know?
Found one. Looks intact.
And then another crate of crap.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
If we scan this, you can see the thing is pointed upside down.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out. Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay?
Oh, I
Somehow,
didn't mean
he
to-
managed to
okay.
install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean
So-
up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
As indicated, it's you gotta do the things in reverse. Oh, we'll leave that. This one we do this way. And then last one we point down.
That did it.
Ta-da!
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Okay, let's go through the door. Ah, crap.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay, let me... Go ahead and metro there. I think that's gonna be more useful. Alright, how many dudes I got? We got 1, 2, 3 to start with.
Come on,
Me?
brothers.
Nope. Die already, damn it. There. So more dudes are dropping out of the ceiling. It's actually a lot of dudes.
Get back in there! Anyone see anything?
Grab more mushrooms. Ah, crap. How are y'all taking this many arrows to the face? That one glitched over that crate. You the last one? I think so.
That's the last of them. Or not.
Ah, crap.
What's that?
And they're all running at me. Wonderful.
Get on!
Ah, crap-a-doodle. And one of them's got a gun.
Only one way out of this. Fight!
Oh, you're the one with the gun. Okay.
I'm Marco Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
I'm not ready for you yet.
It's going to be a subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of...
Elevators non-operating.
Stop shooting. Are you the last one?
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Let me loot all these corpses first, and then I'll go.
Stocking up.
Anywho, back into that big room.
Hello. I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part?
Okay, so this.
It's a little technical in places.
If
I'll let them
Gaia
get
was
done.
designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, a Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Okay. So as I was saying, in this room going forward, we're going to find out a little bit more about the different subfunctions. So this is the one that makes all the machines, Hephaestus. And this looks kind of familiar. Looks like a cauldron doodad.
I've seen these shapes before,
Oh, she.
in cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Okay, and then over here, something else. A little symbol on the wall. Whoops. Indicates this is part of Artemis. Oh, we're still on Hephaestus. Nothing over there. Guess up the stairs we go. Oh, this is up above where we were a second ago.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Oh, there's a bunch of dudes. We're just gonna go carefully. I don't think they can see us up here just yet.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay, so here we're in the Apollo section of the building. Another data point for us. This one about the DNA as storage thing. And that's a door we can't get into. There's another data point hanging out right there. Let's see if we can get that without angering dudes. Anything back here? Nope, I don't think so. But yeah, we do have to engage with dudes. people this way, which is fine.
They're still looking.
Oh, thank you for volunteering.
Got him! Quit gaping at her!
Come on. I went all day. Okay, this one dude, I have to get the sniper rifle. Not the sniper rifle, the chop shot there. Oh shit! He hits hard. You asshole!
On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Let me loot all the corpses I made first. So the audio is starting to come into my headset like
Should have brought a cart.
millisecond after it actually happens. I couldn't hear that dude shooting at me just now. We're gonna run around. This looks like this big ol' storage facility. I think all of this is for the Apollo storage.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Okay. So you remember way back in Maker's End when like Ted was freaking out about people finding out his
These will
role in the whole apocalypse thing? Yeah, this General Harris is a direct foil to that because he's like, yeah, I did this. I'm going to own up to it and ensure that future generations know that I did it, essentially. Get off the ladder. Oh, could have jumped up that ladder. That's okay. Any more data points? I think that's just a monitor, okay.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Alright, more data points. Oh goodness. So Travis is the best. She tried to porn, not just regular porn, but like extreme torture porn crap into Apollo.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Alright, what's this?
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Okay. Anything this way before I go the other way? Oh, it's just this. Alright, whoops, I didn't mean to vault over that. Oh, great.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
There. we get everything in this room? I think so. Off we go.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Alright, let's climb up. So, I haven't had an uncooperative climbing in a minute. Anything going on over here? Nope. Oh, just another pastor right here. Oh, hello!
Would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though Caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Would benefit from antilopinae morphologies,
They made that
though Caprid
that one
forms show
again.
superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek,
Hang out for
as
a
I have
second.
conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Looks like it Oh? used to hold something. And your assessment? Component that got removed. Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience
I'm gonna try to.
a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
Guess we gotta just wait on it to do.
no,
There's no
no,
way to
Gaia,
turn it
you're
off.
not. This is good. It's very good.
Okay, next one.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else on the other side of this room before we go. There is.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Notice how he uses it, like he doesn't treat Guy like a person while Elizabeth does. Oops. It helps if I push correct buttons. Another data point. Well, there goes the plan B.
I can't spare the weight.
Alright. Okay, now let's... On the wrong side of the desk, yes.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's a
Oh,
you,
he's an
Aloy,
asshole.
or the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Oh crap.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Run, Aloy, run! Dangumit.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Alright, so that one quest is done. We're on to the next one.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, Even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
So does that indicate that this is a, like one of those like motion choices or whatever they're called? But yeah, we only get one choice.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Again, this is another choice that's not indicated like a choice, but we only get one option. That one.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Yeah, why would she give shit? I don't think she really likes too terribly many of the people that are there.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Ah!
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Well, we're in kind of a pickle now.
Carja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Well,
hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many
oh, that's
years
that behemoth from earlier.
to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Oh crap.
I'll never beat that thing with
Okay,
my weapons.
so for this quest, this is
Weapons
pretty
back on the
short
platform.
actually.
There's no way out
First
of
thing
this
we want to
Maybe
do
I could use
is
the
get our
strength
weapons
against
back,
it.
which we gotta,
That pillar's weak.
so we're gonna have to
Another
just
hit,
run around and get
that
him
pillar will
to
come down.
run into platforms for us. Ooh, he didn't run for the platform like I wanted. Thank you. Then we just run up and do a quick change.
Hey!
And we gotta fight the damn
We got
thing.
our weapons back. Now you're just a big dumb target.
actually. What I want to try. Woo! Okay.
Gotta check the machine codes. They might have parts.
What I'm trying to do is. So this one's it's not too bad.
Looks important.
Yeah, that one I think is leveled down for purposes of story. Well, we're in a pickle again.
Shadows, kill her. Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
What? What's going on? Oh, hey! He just casually knows how to override shit now. Yep. No indication that he knew how to do this. That's okay. I'm not complaining too terribly much.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new
Oh,
focus
okay,
was
that's how he
pretty
knew
easy.
how to override shit.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Alright, question time.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a want, but a who. Yeah!
Oh, hey. We leveled up. And we're up here for reasons. Where's this campfire? Let's just head for that campfire. I think to discover it anyway. There we are. And then jump off. And then save the game. Just gonna save that there. Alright, we're gonna end the episode here. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you next time.